Welcome students to the chapter number 1 of Geography, India Size and Location. Today in this video, we will discuss the long answer type questions. So let us begin. Question number 1 is describe the location and size of India in 3 points. The first is location. As you know that India is a vast country and it lies in the northern hemisphere, and the mainland extends between the latitude 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north, and the longitude is 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east. And the Tropic of Cancer divides the country into two equal parts, and the Tropic of Cancer passes through 23 degree 30 minute north latitude. Now what is the size? The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers, and it has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers with a coastline including the islands 7,516.6 kilometers. And India is the seventh largest country of the world after Russia, Canada, China, USA, Brazil and Australia. And it is the second most populous country after China in the world. Now, next question. Why is India said to enjoy a strategic position with reference to the international trade route? Students, the location of India, as you know, is at the head of the Indian Ocean. And the countries like East Africa, West Asia, South and Southeast Asia and East Asia could be easily reached through the sea routes. And the landlocked countries, means that are surrounded by land on all the sides, India is having an advantage that it has an easy access to the outside world, and the ocean routes from East and Southeast Asia and Australia to Africa and Europe pass through the Indian Ocean only. And India is connected to various countries like Europe, North America, South America through both the routes, that is the Cape of Good Hope and the Suez Canal. And we can also easily reach to Canada and USA through the Strait of Malacca after crossing the Pacific Ocean. So we can simply say that India is favorably located on the world's highway of trade and commerce both to the east and west. And India has strong geographical and historical links with her neighbors due to its strategic location. Next question. How has the location of India contributed to exchange of ideas and commodities? Explained. Students, India held a very important position in the ancient world. It had trade relations with many countries, and one of the very famous land route that we know was connected to the famous Silk Route of China. So these routes have contributed to the exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of Upanishads and the Ramayana, the stories of Panchtantra, the Indian numerals and the decimal system thus could reach many parts of the world. The spices, muslin, that is the cotton fabric, and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of the Greek sculptures and the architectural style of domes and minaret from West Asia can be seen in different parts of our country. The sea routes linking India and Europe became operational only after the arrival of people from Europe. Now, India is easily accessible from other parts of Asia, Europe, Africa, and America and Australia. Moreover, it also acts as a bridge between the world's developed and the developing countries, and also between the East and the West. And India had trade relations with Southeast Asian countries like Cambodia, Java, Sumatra, Bali, Sri Lanka, Burma and Siam. And from the time of Kanishka, Indian traders started going to China, Afghanistan and Central Asian countries. Now during the medieval period, India came in close contact with many foreign lands such as the Arab, Turks, Mongols, Chinese and the Europeans. Next question. Why is Indian Ocean named after our country? Give 3 reasons. Students, no other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean as India has. India has the longest coastline on the Indian Ocean, that is 7,517 kilometers, and has given a tremendous boost to the India's maritime trade. India has the long coastline mainly due to the Deccan Peninsula extending into the Indian Ocean and dividing it into two water bodies, that is Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. India's central location at the head of the Indian Ocean and its long coastline have much helped in its interaction through the sea. India has developed many major ports on its western and the eastern coast, and the sea routes passing through the ocean provide easy connectivity to India with the west and the east. Now, the last question: how have the mountain passes been helpful to India since historic times? Explain. Students, India's contact with the world through the land routes are much older than its maritime contacts. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided easy passage to the Asian travelers, while the ocean restricted such interaction for a long time. These routes have contributed to the exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of Upanishads and the Ramayans, the story of Panchtantra, the Indian numerals and the decimal system thus could reach many parts of the world through these routes. And the spices, muslin and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. So students, here we have finished the revision video. I hope you have understood. Thank you.